get him. We know we want him. We want him on this team. And good pick. Ranked 26th overall. Does it tell me 91 speed, 86 man coverage, 89 zone coverage? Awareness needs some work, but that's fine. That's to be expected. It's really not that bad for a rookie. I don't see his catching. I wish it would show me that. Overall, 80. Okay, there it is. It's up top in the huge letters. 80 overall. I'm never going to be upset with that. So that was a good move for us. That was a good move for us. What do you guys think? And there goes Russell. So had the Panthers selected Lucas, I would have missed out on both. So it worked out for us. And they went with the left end.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
We'll see what you guys think about it all.
Patriots are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock.
What's up, man? Well, how you doing tonight, man? Been a while.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
What's everybody talking about jerseys for? I'm confused. I don't even know. So the 49ers did trade back up into the draft there.
The Saints are now on the clock.
All right. So hopefully Vanilla Vic's available to us here. That would be pretty cool. There's quite a few players I'd like, though. So even if we don't get Vic, there's other guys I'm looking at. Sports Gamer 1992, thank you for that follow, man. Welcome to Sneaky Nation. Because I also want that middle linebacker. But we still have a few players ahead of him here, so we could be able to get him still. And then that middle linebacker over here was the other guy I liked quite a bit. And he has two guys ahead of him at the moment. I'd be pretty happy with either. We'll see what happens if I get into a spot where I have to choose between them, though. There goes one middle linebacker.
The Colts are now on the clock.
There goes two middle linebackers. Things aren't looking good in that regard.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
We'll see.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
No other quarterbacks are going off the board right now as the Panthers trade up. There goes one quarterback. All right, pause draft. Now this might be a spot where we can trade down and add some extra picks. Trey Lee 10, thank you for that follow. Welcome to Sneaky Nation, dude. All right, so we do have Vanilla Vic on the board. I mean, this guy's speed is just absurd. 4.35 speed at a quarterback spot. That's incredible. Throwing the run's good. Short throw accuracy is good. Now, we don't really know about his accuracy for medium and deep throws. So a little bit of a question mark there. Over at the middle linebacker spot, the other guy that we've definitely been looking at, well, there are a few players. A tackle, A minus pursuit, B minus hit power. Decent speed for a middle linebacker, 4.63 40-yard dash there. He's got some agility as well. Let's see. But we do have other players we've looked at, so let's go ahead back up to watched draft players and see who's available. You know, Hankerson, a very good wide receiver. Oh, he doesn't have that speed, though. 4.6 speed, I'm not thrilled with. Modern Ghost 77, thank you for that follow, man. Welcome to Sneaky Nation. This guy's good elusiveness. We didn't really scout him thoroughly, though. There's Hill. Hart, the right guard. I'm okay going elsewhere with that move. And then these are third-round guys. So really, out of the guys we're looking at, it's between those two. Let's see what trades we can make here. Because if we can move down just a few spots, we might be able to make a good move. And, well, there's a first-round pick for next year, but honestly, I really want one of these two guys right now. So the Panthers are offering to trade down. They're and I think they're only a few picks behind us. So we could be picking up a third-round pick, which would be huge. So the Panthers is the only one where we stay in this draft. That's a good move for us. So let's see. Oh, the Browns now are 2 down from us. And the Browns offered us their pick, but I think they offered us a third next year. So where are the Panthers? The Panthers are again way down there. But we're coming up soon again. We have another pick right there. So we might have an opportunity to select both. It's not a good opportunity, but it's there. I think we will make this trade with the Browns. We're moving down 2 spots and we're picking up a 4th rounder next year. Not a 3rd, I'm sorry. But that's still an extra pick that we can work with. So let's go ahead and do that. And I don't think Vanilla Vic's going to be selected here. The middle linebacker could be. But I think we're okay with Vanilla Vic. Let's see. We'll find out. Ooh. Well, they're not going to draft a quarterback. So we're good. Alright. And now we have more trade offers to consider. And both of those guys are still available here. 2nd round pick next year, a 3rd this year, and a 7th next year. 2nd this year. We'll have to see how far down we're trading to the Saints, because that's a good move right there. That's getting 2 extra picks. The Redskins, another offer to look at. Panthers still making the same trade offer. Again, I really want to select one of these 2 guys, so I don't know that I want to trade around for another 1st next year. As good of a move as that could be, I really want one of these 2 guys. I feel like we need to build this team now. So what was the big trade offer? I think we might lose out on both of those players if we take any of those trades. And because we have Laurinaitis right now, and we're running a 4-3, I still have Laurinaitis, so I can wait a year on the middle linebacker spot, and we will go with Vanilla Vic, Cole Everett. I'm kind of nervous. A lot of times, quarterbacks known for running the ball aren't necessarily the best passers. But we'll see what this guy can do. We'll take a flyer on him. I'm pretty stoked. 85 overall. Oh my gosh. 95 speed. Wow. We just struck gold right now. 85 overall with 63 awareness. 92 throw power. 89 throw on the run. Short throw accuracy 86. Medium 85. Deep accuracy 73. What's his carrying attribute? That's going to be important with his speed. Wow. Vanilla Vic for the win. Number 4 overall in true talent. And we got him at 44 overall. We are having a good draft right now. And it is time to turn this team around. 85 overall. That is rare for a quarterback in Madden. Wow. I am stunned at how good he was. With any luck, Hill's not going to be selected here. We know the 49ers need a middle linebacker, though. How many picks do we have to go? I think Hill's likely to be selected in the next 5 picks. Obviously, the 49ers are probably going to be targeting somebody like that. But there's still quite a few players listed ahead of him on the draft board. Now, the Niners already selected a wide receiver, so they might not do that again. Depends on how they feel with Carlos Hyde in this game. In real life, I think they feel pretty comfortable, but running back could be an option for them. They might beef up the offense or the defensive line with right end. Other than that, it looks like the Niners are going to go Jordan Hill here. I don't see how they can pass him up with what their needs are. We'll see how it plays out, though. Vanilla Vic greater than Jersey born. Come on. Oh, they went with Hankerson. He was still available, and Hankerson was a good player, but he was a little bit slow. Now, the Niners have drafted 2 wide receivers, I'm pretty sure, at this point. We're getting close to being able to get him as well. 2 picks away. 1 pick away. Oh, baby, the Niners traded up and still didn't get him. What is happening? Let's look at our trade offers, but it's going to have to be a whopper of an offer. We could trade with the Saints and pick up a 3rd rounder next year. Trade with the Panthers and pick up a 4th rounder next year. Trade with the Cowboys and pick up a 4th rounder this year. Those are our 3 trades to really look at. Panthers are only 2 picks down. Panthers have Luke Kuechly. Now, who's middle linebacker for the Texans? Is it Cushing? I think it's Cushing, which means they wouldn't necessarily need him either. But at this point, he's got to be one of the best players available. Well, there's still guys ahead of him. Should we take the Panther trade and get another pick? I'd be shocked if the Panthers went with them, but this is Madden. You never quite know. Just take the middle linebacker? All right. You guys have spoken. And we are getting incredibly lucky right now. Let's go get him. Jordan Hill. Power forward for the Indiana Pacers. 76 overall, 85 speed though. You can definitely work with that. Hit power 81. I'm very comfortable with that. 75 zone coverage for a rookie safety, pretty solid. Just take Major League Baseball. Ranked 51. We drafted him at 51, so it worked out perfectly. I think that was a good move for us. Get a young guy waiting. He can learn from Laurinaitis for a year. And I'm definitely thrilled with getting a 76 overall. Our draft has been killing it right now. And we have another pick down at... way down the list. All right, 83 and 84. And it looks like we have another one right there. No, that was Packers. 83 and 84 are our next two selections. But that's okay. We got a ways to go. If you want, we can just skip ahead this way. Well, I know people want to see what their teams are doing. There goes Taylor. Or was that Taylor? I don't know.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
But I know people want to see what their teams draft, so we'll go ahead and do it this way. We can just make it through it kind of quickly. See what everybody is saying.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
His ratings didn't suck. I was pretty happy with him. 85 speed for a linebacker is always fine by me.
The Saints are now
Overall, I think we're doing pretty solid in our draft right now, considering our average of our first three players is over 80.
The Lions are now on the clock.
Exactly, Mammal. It's going to be good coverage with good speed, too. I need to see Arju's tweet. Using L1 and R1? Okay.
Lions, the Giants are now on the
Let's see.
The Jets are now on the clock.
We're at. I don't see it. Maybe if we're into something. Oh, probably under our draft board.
The Colts are now on the clock.
Let's see. We'll get there soon. Some guys probably want to see what their teams are doing. I know I always want to see what the Niners are doing. So we'll just go through this way. We'll get through it quickly, guys. So you can see I'm kind of going pretty quickly here. Hopefully we come up on our picks here. And we're going to have two in a row, which makes trading an option. Because I definitely like stockpiling picks. It's something I really enjoy. So unless we have a guy that we just absolutely want to take, which is a good possibility. There were a lot of third-round players we were looking at. I think we'll probably trade the pick. But we'll see what happens. One away. See, that wasn't that bad of a wait, was it?
The Rams are now on the clock.
All right, pause draft. We're going to have options to trade. Let's at least look at them really quick here. Third next year, third next year, third next year, third this year. I mean, none of these trades are really worth doing. Unless we were to get like a second-round pick next year, I think we'll be okay. Shazier played cornerback in high school? I didn't know that. All right, here we go. None of those trades were worth doing, I don't think. Still got a running back with the first-round grade. Let's go ahead and view his draft card, see what his combine numbers are. All right. So let's look at our watched players. Left tackle. This is probably the way to go at this point, right? I mean, that's a pretty solid player. Now, he is projected in the 4th round, but we're late 3rd round right now. There's a good chance he's gone. What are his stats here? Ooh, he doesn't have a lot of strength. Not a whole lot of strength there. That's the interesting thing. But he's a good run blocker, good impact block. Let's go back up to available. Oh, this guy's still available. Doesn't have a whole lot of speed, but he's a top 3 running back in everything else. I don't really need a running back. What do you guys think? Oh, snap, blue. Let's see. What are you guys thinking right now? Nothing's standing out to me. Get Cooper? It is pretty bad strength for an offensive line, but he's got the talent. We have 2 picks in a row. We could just draft them both, or we could trade down if we don't really see anything that we're liking right now. Let's look at our offers again. Trade with the Saints, pick up a 3rd rounder. Or a 7th rounder, I'm sorry. Yeah, none of these trades are really cutting it for me. 2 4th round picks is actually not bad. Especially if we're not really seeing anything that we like right now. Put Cooper as a fullback. That's a pretty interesting idea. That's a good idea. I kind of like that. Convert him over to fullback. We don't know what his blocking skills are, but that could work. Yeah, I like that idea. None of those trades were really worth it.